Hi, this is Schmuck. I want to give you a quick explanation of the current Phundament 3 development status, and if you want to test the application, you can go to GitHub and download a file release. If you have downloaded the release, you can extract it onto your web server, for example. So if you have downloaded and extracted the release, you can click on it. There's some install README file provided along with the release. As stated also here, we don't bundle Yi at the moment with the Phundament, so you have to use an existing Yi installation to set up the CMS. For example, we switch to the folder where we have extracted and downloaded Phundament, and then we go to, or we access an existing Yi installation. In my case, it's this path here, but you can use any existing installation as long as it is 1.1.7 or greater. As stated in the README, we will first recreate the web application skeleton, because we need to set folder permissions and so on. Do not overwrite any files, simply hit enter to create the needed files and folders. If you've done so and you hit reload on the page, you will see an exception, and that's because there is no database set up yet. You can set up the database with a provided P3 admin module. You can access it without logging in at the moment, just because we haven't set up any user tables or authentication tables. If you're calling the P3 admin module, you will first see a list of installed or found modules, better to say configured modules. In our case now, you just have to click on P3 widgets, user and rights on the appropriate manage link. And if you've done so, the admin module will take a look at the module folder and find migration files or configuration files if they are available. For now, you can just click on migrate up one step. You should see the output from the command line tool, which should create all the needed tables. So I've done this now for widgets, for rights, and I will have to do this also for the user module. If you have these three modules installed at the moment, you should now click on the home page, and the standard application skeleton should come up as you know it. You can now log in with admin and admin in our case, and if you've done so, you will be forwarded, for example in this example, to your profile. This is just because we are using two existing modules like rights and user, which has these defaults set. But the more interesting part for now is, well, if you go back to your homepage, you will see the outlines of 4 containers where you are now able to add widgets to. Just click on the plus sign of a container, then you have to enter alias for the widget you want to create. For example, I got a P3 HTML widget already imported in the path or as an alias, and this widget simply has one property HTML which can render a provided string. This is just for demonstration purposes. As you can see, if you click create or the plus icon on a container, the values are pre-filled with the container ID and with your current controller and index. So we've just created the HTML widget with an HTML property and click on create. And if we now go back to the home page, we see, okay, the widget is getting rendered by the container. We can drag and drop the widget to another container. It's already updated in the database. For example, we can add any type of widget. For example, if you want to add a C menu widget, you go with the C widget C menu, and I got some values prepared for the editor here. If I switch back to the JSON view, all these JSON values are provided to the widget as its default or as its initial properties. I just created a menu here with two links to Yi and to Phundament. If I click on create, you see the C menu widget is getting rendered. If you want to, you can move them around. You can also add another HTML widget here, for example. If you mistype anything like the property, and you go back to the home page, there's already an error handling implemented, which says that the widget has not the corresponding property. So simply fix this and save it, and now we have 3 dynamically created widgets here. If we log out, we're going with a perfect layout and with the menu links here. And that's basically the installation and the basic functions I want to show you. Everything is built on top of standard components of Yi, and with these 2 modules here, I've just provided database migrations for easy installation. And this is kind of a prototype how to set up an application based on Yi, and also make use of all the existing components, modules, widgets, all the extensions you can download from the framework. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm waiting for your feedback. Bye bye.